Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our forum today. We are here to discuss very timely topic of money making uncertainty through financial planning essential. We are joined by our four panelists who will share their insight on financial planning essential, which are Mr. Fahmi, Mr. Nasrul, Mr. Zakwan, and last but not least, Mr. Alif. To all our distinguished panelists, thank you for joining this forum today. According to a survey conducted by Visa Financial Literacy Study in 2018, 53% of Malaysians are saving to prepare for their futures, while 22% do not keep track of their savings and spending. The study also found that 24% of the population avoid keeping a budget and financial record. So, let me start with the first question for Mr. Zakwan. Can you explain what financial planning does well?
Thank you so much for the opportunities to be here. When you think about financial planning, it is more of an understanding of the long term on how you would work with your money and think it's all about investment. But it is more than that because it really covers risk management and estate planning as well as those things go smoothly. So let's look at how you handle your financial planning. Financial planning is crucial for an individual's ability to meet ongoing financial obligations, stay resilient to income shock, achieve future financial goals, and make financial decisions to improve one's quality of life. From budgeting and saving strategies to investment and debt management, how do we secure a financial future? So, by understanding the principle of budgeting, saving, investing, and tax planning, individuals can make firm decisions, set achievable financial goals, and build a solid foundation for a better future financial security.
Can we know, since many of us still don't know about this, how to start this financial planning actually?
Yes, sure. A good start point for beginners is to establish financial planning. Here are some tips to get started. Firstly, track your income and expenses. To plan for the future, it's crucial to understand your current financial situation by tracking income and expenses across various sources. This will provide a clear understanding of your financial allocation and enable adjustment as needed. Second, build an emergency fund. An emergency fund is essential for preparing for unexpected expenses like car repairs, medical bills, job losses, in, without putting pressures on long-term saving goals. It should be saved for at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Third, pay off debt. High interest debt can distract your financial progress and goals. Prioritize paying off high interest debt like credit card and personal loans. Lastly, invest for the future. Even small amount invested consistently over time can significantly grow. Start with retirement saving account, then explore another investment option based on risk tolerance and time horizon. So basically, these are four-step financial planning for beginners.
Wow, that's a good explanation and information. However, we are all often hear about common underlying assumptions that with increased salary, growth will increase savings. What would you say, Mr. Nasrul, about the importance of personal financial planning?
Okay, thank you, moderator, for the question. Of course, personal financial planning is indeed specific to individuals and their unique financial situation. However, from a policy perspective, financial planning can help you manage your finance effectively. By doing so, you can create a solid foundation for better future financial security. To motivate people to save enough, it's important to create a conducive environment that encourages saving. This can be done through education and awareness campaign, as well as providing access to financial planning resources and services. This also can be done with help from the government, specifically with the help from the Ministry of Finance and with the Ministry of Communication and Digital Malaysia. By improving financial literacy, individuals can make informed decisions about their finances and build a solid foundation for better future financial security. With saving, you can explore various investment opportunities that can form passive income to expand your financial planning. By investing in this opportunity, you can generate additional income streams that can help you achieve your long-term financial goals.
Sorry, can I can I say can I add some points? So we also can save via contributory perspective as to when you contribute towards funds like EPF, and all that. Basically, those things protect you against all the life cycle risks. If you look at the stress that we are facing these days, it's becoming much more challenging. So I think it's very important to cultivate and nurture savings habits.
Thank you so much for our panelists, Mr. Nashur, and good additional points from Mr. Fahmi. If is it possible, can you explain to us, Mr. Fahmi, in simple terms, what are MPF and SOCSO actually?
Oh, okay. So basically, EPF and SOCSO both are mandatory contributions that employees in Malaysia are required to make towards their employees' benefit as per the law in Malaysia. EPF is a retirement savings scheme for employees who are liable to contribute EPF in Malaysia. The savings contributed will be managed and invested under simpanan konvensional or simpanan syariah. The saving is comprised of the employees and employees made monthly contribution and yearly dividend earned. Monetary payment that are subject to EPF contribution include salaries, payment for unutilized annual or medical leave, bonuses, allowances, and other contractual payments or otherwise. So on the other hand, provides social security protection by giving employees and their dependents protection against financial difficulties in the event of an employee's injury, disability, or death due to the work-related accidents or occupational disease.
Oh, now let's move on to Mr. Alif. Can you suggest what are the impacts of financial planning in Malaysia?
Thank you to our moderator. So, according to the data collected, only 24%, if they lose their job, only can save them more than 3 months. So, now the issue of the cost of living is fundamental in every research. So, when carrying out the research, researchers will ask what are your biggest worries. So, 86% of them said that the cost of living. So, but maintaining a proper financial plan can have a huge impact in helping individuals estimate their expected expenses and plan accordingly. So, the importance of financial planning, which includes which includes creating an estate plan and will for single individuals, for example. So in this way, it may impact the people of Malaysia to take proactive measures to safeguard their assets and financial future by encouraging responsible financial behavior. So on the other hand, financial planning helps individuals in Malaysia to secure their financial future by creating a roadmap for achieving personal financial goals. So this includes planning for emergency, for education, and ensuring a comfortable retirement. And as a result, individuals are better prepared to face unexpected expenses and life events. So financial planning encourages strategic planning as strategic budgeting. So helps individuals and businesses allocate resources efficiently. So when Malaysia is facing economic uncertainty, having a well thought out budget allows for more better control over spending, identification of essential expenses, and the ability to redirect funds in critical areas.
I agree with this statement. Poor financial literacy among Malaysians is one of the main reasons for low savings. According to a survey by the Credit Counseling and Management Agency, AKPK, 36% of Malaysians attribute their low saving to poor financial planning. This lack of financial literacy could leave the next generation of retirees significantly poorer and sicker due to not having enough savings to afford proper healthcare. In addition, the high cost of living in Malaysia is also a contributing factor to low saving. According to the same survey by AKPK, 38.9% of people stated that a high cost of living was the reason for their low savings. Healthcare costs in Malaysia have been rising over the past decade, which could also be a factor in low savings. It is important to increase financial literacy among Malaysians. This can be done through education and awareness campaign, as well as providing access to financial planning resources and services.
May I know, is there any other issue related to financial planning in Malaysia nowadays?
I would say that fundamentally there are a couple issues here. So one obviously that that we have talked about, which is low salaries. So if you have low salaries, your contribution rate in your savings will be low as well. So your ability to save is going to be basically constrained by those numbers. So for the second issue, which is also a huge concern that we are trying to resolve, is low coverage in savings. So out of a total labor of 60 million people in Malaysia, only half of them are actually contributing to EPF. So the inadequacy of retirement saving is quite worrying. So as it highlights a deep-rooted contributing factors. So as for that, how can they sustain in the future after retirement when they do not have the proper financial planning?
So, from the issues that arise in Malaysia, we know that APF is still a best platform for long-term savings. Thank you so much to Mr. Alif for your invaluable share. However, can you elaborate more on EPF? Maybe in terms of how it works or how APF can benefit Asians?
So as you know, the Employees Provident Fund, which is known as EPF in Malaysia, is a real game changer for our financial security. So it's not just about retirement, it's a whole financial package. So first off is like a forced saving plan. Your employer and you contributing regularly, creating a solid retirement fund. So, and the cool part is EPF invest that money. So every year we get a share of earnings uh, in the form of dividends. So EPF offers flexibility. It's like having a financial safety net that grows with us throughout our lives. So plus using EPF for housing or education doesn't just help us, it also stimulates the economy and supports the growth of important sectors. So EPF is government backed and tightly regulated. So EPF is highly trusted. So it's not just about saving, it's contributing to the country's economic development. And because they manage it so well, it becomes a source of long-term capital for investments. So in this situation, it's a win-win situation for all of us.
That's a good explanation about EPF. I hope our viewers will understand more about how EPF works. Now, let us talk about the COVID-19 pandemic. About 20% of the M40 fell into the B40 category. The Finance Ministry had said that there will be a greater emphasis on M40 group in the upcoming 2024 budget. So, what are the specific challenges that Malaysia encounters when it comes to long-term financial planning, Mr. Nasrul?
I think we cannot deny that in today's world, we are actually living in the sandwich generation. So, sandwich generation is basically like we have the middle class or even us, for example. We actually have been squeezed between at top for taking care of our own folks, and at bottom is looking after our children. So if let's say you look at the top part, looking after all folks, then you are looking at the rising medical costs. So I think that's important going forward. But that government also need to come into look how to construct the inflation, especially on the healthcare side, since we also have an overburdened public health sector. Also on the lower side, which is taking care of our children, of course you know that the education inflation is recorded every year. So I think the government actually need to start to assist the M40, especially our generation. And additionally, a need for increased financial literacy and the prevalence of consumer debt further complicate individuals' ability to make informed decisions. Malaysia's interconnectedness with the global economy introduced external factors such as global economic trend and trade dynamics, influencing local economic conditions and requiring adaptable financial strategies. Addressing these challenges necessitate a multifaceted approach involving individual financial responsibility, government policy fostering economic stability, and ongoing effort um, to enhance financial education across the population.
Absolutely, and especially concerning that they are the generations mainly of the economy and also those who stand back into the economy today. Thank you, Mr. Nasrul. Now, let's move on to retirement savings. As a pension and retirement consultant, Mr. Fahmi, how will economic uncertainty affect retirement plans?
Okay, thank you for the question from the moderator. So, economic uncertainty can indeed have a significant impact on retirement plans. So, in Malaysia, close to 60% of the respondents expressed concern about losing their jobs due to the current economic uncertainty. So, according to a recent survey, many pre-retires are worried about their future financial stability and seek guidance from financial professionals to get their retirement plans on track. So, financial advisor can help pre-retires determine their risk exposure and plan agile inflation adjustment plans. Inflation, in particular, can change your retirement lifestyles as the cost of living increases. To ensure that your retirement plans are on track, it is important to work with a qualified financial advisor who can help you develop a personalized financial plan to meet your retirement goals. So a retirement advisor can help you with all aspect of retirement planning, from saving to investing to budget and spending. So retirement advisor also can help you with estate planning and long-term care planning. If you are considering hiring a financial advisor, it is important to do your research to find an advisor who is qualified and whom you feel comfortable working with. For this advisor provides a comprehensive guide on what to know before hiring a retirement financial advisor. That's all.
Wow, such a good explanation. However, that is true. In Malaysia, economic instability is threatening retirement planning. Job insecurity and financial insecurity are common among the pre-retirees, forcing them to seek expert advice. Inflation, or the cost of living, is also threatening to destroy retirement aspiration. Recognizing the storm that is coming, many people are turning to financial consultants who can assess the risk, handle the fluctuations in the market, and develop flexible inflation-proof strategies. This message is clear. With a careful preparation and competent advice, are critical lifeliners for Malaysians navigating this economic storm before securing their golden years. So I think that's all for today. Thank you for our panelists for having a very good time here and giving such a beautiful speech and information about our topic, which is navigating economic uncertainty, financial planning essentials. Again, thank you everyone for lending your ears to hear our forum today. See you guys in another forum. Bye.